Hi students, welcome to Sree Academy. Myself, I am Phanindra, Director of Sree Academy ECET Coaching Center. Here, I am going to discuss some important problems for ECET exam. Right? Directly some models. I am going to give directly some models that are going to be useful for your ECET preparation. I don't want to waste the time. Directly I will get into the problems. Okay, if you do this type of problems, you will get good score in your ECET exam. Daily we are going to do like this only, right? Number of problems we are going to do and number of models we are going to give, that is going to be useful for your preparation of ECET exam. Okay, we'll move to one topic, that is in definite integration. From definite integration, sometimes you may get 3 questions, sometimes maybe 2 questions. These 2 questions you can simply attempt, right? Directly answers we can do, right? I am going to give one model here, that is in definite integration. Here I am giving one model, that is I am checking here model number 1, that is model number 1 is integration as sum of limit. Actually, integration is nothing but a summation that we are converting here. That is we have a formula, that is integral 0 to 1 f of x dx equals to limit n tends to infinity 1 by n sigma r equal to 1 to n f of r minus 1 by n, and we can write this as limit n tends to infinity 1 by n sigma r equal to 0 to n minus 1 f of r by n. If you take the r in this here f of r by n, we are writing as f of x. That means indirectly you have to replace r by n with x. Sigma is nothing but integration summation. That is already integration is nothing but integration symbol is nothing but summation, that is elongated s antamu. That is sigma. And whatever the limits, upper limits are there, that is r by n maximum, minimum and maximum limits of r by n. That is here we are going to get 1 by n. Or sometimes here based upon these values we are going to do. Here given 1 by n plus 1, I am writing as sigma this limit n tends to infinity 1 by n plus 1, 1 by n plus 2, 1 by n plus 3 up to so on. 2n is there, that is 2n I am writing as n plus n. If I take here r as in place of 1, 2, 3, indirectly I am changing r, that is I am writing this total question as that is limit of sum, that is limit n tends to infinity sigma r equals to 1 to n 1 by n plus r. By changing r, that is from 1 r equal to 1 n plus 1, r equal to 2 n plus 2, r equal to 3 n plus 3 up to so on, r equals to n, you are going to get n plus n, that is nothing but 2n. That's I am taking here n common, that is limit n tends to infinity, limit n tends to infinity sigma r equals to 1 to n 1 by, if I take n common, 1 plus r by n. That's resultant 1 by n, that is not 1 by n, only limit n tends to infinity, limit n tends to infinity 1 by n sigma r equals to 1 to n 1 by 1 plus r by n. Whatever, wherever 1 by r by n is there, you have to replace with x, that is 1 by 1 plus x. Here sigma is nothing but integral, the limits are going to be always 0 to 1. Depends upon n, whatever n is there, we are going to get that value, that is nothing but we are replacing 1 by n with dx. 1 by is nothing but dx. Directly we have a formula, integration of 1 by ax plus b is nothing but log of ax plus b by a is nothing but a value is, that is constant, quotient of x is nothing but 1 from 0 to 1. If you substitute the limit log 1 plus 1 minus log 1 plus 0, first upper limit 1 plus 1 in place of x we have done 1, and lower limit, that is 0. Now it's going to be log 2 minus log 1 is nothing but answer. Log 1 is nothing but always 0, that is log 2. Not only for this, here see 1 by 2n plus 1 plus 1 by 2n plus 2 up to so on 1 by 3n is there. I am writing directly, that is a limit n tends to infinity sigma r equals to 1 to n, that is 1 by 2n plus r. R value is from 1 to n. 2n plus r equals to n, that is n, that is nothing but 3n you will get. That's simplifying, that is limit n tends to infinity. If I take sigma r equal to 1 to n, here n common 1 divided by n into 2 plus r by n. 1 by n I am replacing directly, 1 by n separate గానే ఉంది, ఎగ్జిస్ట్ అయింది కాబట్టి 1 by n dx రాసుకుంటున్నాం, that is integral 0 to 1 dx, that is the function is going to be 2 plus x, 2 plus x. Now it's going to be log of x plus 2 from 0 to 1. First upper limit log 1 plus 2, next minus log 0 plus 2 is nothing but log 3 minus log 2. We can write log of 3 by 2. Either I have one problem, that is a limit n tends to infinity 1 by n plus 1 plus 1 by n plus 2 up to so on 1 by 3n will give. Here in between up to we are going to have 2n here, after that 2n plus 1, 2n plus 2. We can write this as a limit n tends to infinity 1 by n plus 1 plus 1 by n plus 2 up to so on 1 by 2n plus 1 by 2n plus 1 plus 1 by 2n plus 2 up to so on 1 by 3n. We can write this. We can apply the limit. If you apply limit up to here, you are going to get this log 2. After this you will get log 3 minus log 2. Indirectly you will get for this log 2, you will get for this log 3 minus log 2. Indirectly we having summation, that is log 2 cancel. You are going to have an answer log 2, log 3. Here based upon same, indirectly nothing is there. For suppose here if it is started with 1 by n plus 1 up to 3n వస్తే log 3 వస్తుంది, 2n వస్తే log 2 వస్తుంది. Per suppose one more question we can write, that is limit n tends to infinity 1 by n plus 1 plus 1 by n plus 2 up to so on plus 1 by 6n is there. You will get answer log 6. Simply if you can remember like this problems, here we having 6 n quotient is there 1, that is 6 by 1, you are going to get log 6 for this. Here we having 3, the quotient is 2, that's why the answer is 3 divided by 2, log 3 by 2. Here if you have one more problem, if you write up to limit n tends to infinity 1 divided by 3n plus 1 up to so on 1 by 8n వచ్చింది. The answer is going to be, we can write log 8 divided by 3. Here n quotient is 3. If you want you can check same the procedure, that is summation of limit. Understanding my point, right? Simply if you having like this, that is 1 by, if it is started with n plus 1, that is n coefficient is 1, whatever the value is there you will get here. Same thing. If it is started with something, that is whatever the, for suppose if it is 4n, 4 divided by 2, you will get log 2. If it is 5n, 5 divided by 2, it's going to be log 5 by 2. That's I written here, that is 8 divided by 3. For suppose this is 6n, 6 divided by 3. Either if it is started 1 by n plus 1 up to 7, up to n it is there, depends upon that you are going to have an answer. If it is started with 1 by n plus 1, if we didn't have 3 here, the answer is going to be log 8, but here we are written 3n. If it is started with 3n, you are going to get log this. A simple logic. Now you are learning a procedure, but how to answer we are learning. If it is like this, we are writing answer directly. This one type of problem, same indirectly. If you remember this one, indirectly we are replacing r by n with x and summation with integration and 1 by n with dx. from whatever the ranges r by n range is there, that is upper limit and lower limit. Minimum and maximum value is going to be lower and upper limits of definite integration. We'll see one more model. In this only way of questioning is two types. One type I written and one more type also we are going to write, right? Okay. Let's see these questions. Here given limit n tends to infinity, something is that here we having 2n. For suppose if I write here, in between it going to have r to the power of 3 divided by n to the power of 4 plus r to the power of 4. If I write this as a summation of limit, limit n tends to infinity, sigma r equals to 1 to n, r to the power of 3 divided by n to the power of 4 plus 4 to the r to the power of 4. If I write in place of r n to the power of 4, that is n to the power of 3 divided by n to the power of 4 plus n to the power of 4 is nothing but n to the power of 3 divided by 2 into n to the power of 4. That is nothing but 2n only na. Ending term I representing, that is replacing r with n. n cube, n to the power of 4, n to the power of 4, 2n to the power of 4, n to the power of t, n to the power of 4 cancel, 1 by 2n. This is a nth term. That based upon that I am writing for integral for this. That is if I take that's in the form you have to write limit n tends to infinity is sigma r equal to 1 to n r to the power of 3 divided by, if I take n to the power of 4 common, 1 plus r to the power of 4 by n to the power of 4. I am modifying this here. See, r cube is there, n to the power of 4 is there. That is limit n tends to infinity 1 by n into sigma r equal to 1 to n from r by n whole cube divided by 1 plus r by n whole to the power of 4. Now if you apply, that is if you write simply integral 0 to 1 by n is nothing but dx, that is x cube divided by 1 plus x to the power of 4. See directly 1 plus x to the power of 4 derivative is nothing but 4 into x to the power of 3. We didn't have 4, that's why multiplying dividing with 4. 1 by 4 into, that is log of 1 plus x to the power of 4, but the limits are from 0 to 1. If you apply the limits 1 by 4 into log of 1 plus 1 is nothing but 2 minus log 1 is nothing but 0. The answer is going to be for this equal to 1 by 4 into log 2. This is a summation of limit. Just I said indirectly we will give as a limits, directly we will give like this, whatever the form we are learning. Right, indirectly form ని బేస్ చేసుకుని క్వశ్చన్ ఇచ్చినారు. దట్ ఈస్ లిమిట్ n tends to infinity sigma r equal to n by n. If I take n common, that is indirectly in numerator n, sigma n equals to infinity sigma r equal to 0 to n minus 1. In numerator n, in denominator n square if I take common, 1 plus r by n whole square we can write. Here 1 n cancel, that is nothing but 1 by n is there. Simply the function is going to be this one. You have to replace r by n with x. That is integral 0 to 1 divided by 1 plus x dx, x square here. Why? Because 1 by n is nothing but dx we are replacing. This is the formula for tan inverse x. Tan inverse x from 0 to 1, it's going to be tan inverse 1 is nothing but tan inverse 1 minus tan inverse 0. Tan inverse 0 is 0, tan inverse 1 is nothing but 5 by 4. And one time ECET question, that is limit n tends to infinity 1 by n e power r by n. Directly is asked, but sigma 1 by n into sigma r equal to 0 to n minus 1. That is e power r by n. That is nothing but simply if you write integral 0 to 1, you have to replace 1 by n with dx, r by n with x, e power x integration, e power x only. The limits are going to be 0 to 1. Answer is going to be e power minus 1. E power 0 is nothing but e minus 1 is your answer. Like this, he will give like this or like this. Always we will convert into sum of limits. Integration as sum of limits, converting into definite integration. We using definite integration formulas we are doing the problem. Right. Previous is going to be one model. Right now another model. I am taking as one more model to represent this. I am writing as a model number 2. We can say this as a reduction formula. Whenever 0 to pi by 2 is there, we can write integral 0 to pi by 2. That is for integral 0 to pi by 2 sin to the power of nx is given, or integral 0 to pi by 2 cos to the power of nx also given. We can write answers. Actually, we have a formula that is nothing but n minus 1 into n minus 3 into up to so on 2 or 1 divided by n minus 2 into n minus n into n minus 2 into n minus 4 into up to so on. You are going to get for even it's going to be pi by 2. If n is odd, it's going to be 2 by 3 into 1. We can write up to so on 1. Same formula. If it depends upon n is even, we have to see n is odd. If even, we are going to get pi by 2. If n is odd, we are going to 2 by 3. If you don't know this formula also, you have to follow one concept. Nothing is there, simply you have to see n depends upon n. If you having n even, we are going to have pi by 2. If you having n, we are going to get 2 by 3. Right? Same concept. In numerator, we have to take 1 minus. In denominator, you have to write 2 minus. Right? Here we are having power 4. That is 4 minus 1. In numerator, 3 into 3 minus 2. After that, indirectly, 3 minus 2 is nothing but 1. If you are having 1, if you are getting 1 or 2, you have to stop. And divided by 4 is there, 4 into 2. If you are getting 2 also, you can stop. 2 minus 2 is nothing but 0. Into it is a even number, that's why you will get pi by 2. That is, it is going to be 3 pi divided by 8 to the 16. This is your answer. Here we are having 0 to pi. If 0 to pi by 2, we have an answer. For suppose integral 0 to pi by 2 sin to the power of, or sin already we seen, we will take cos. Cos to the power of 5x dx we having. Simply 5 is there, 5 minus 1, 4 divided by 5 into next 4 minus 2, 2 divided by 3. If you are getting 2 by 3, you can stop. Answer is going to be 8 divided by 15 is your answer. Understanding my point? Here, if it is even, you will get here 1. If it is odd, you are going to get 2. If 2 is there, indirectly you will get these values, right? Same thing, cos to the power of 8 is there. Whenever cos term is there, very good representation is there. If 0 to pi is there, cos to the power of nx dx is there. If 0 to pi by 2 cos to the power of n, no problem, you are going to have an answer. If 0 to pi is there, if it is n is odd, answer is going to be 0. If it is n is even, you are going to have answer 2 into 0 to pi by 2 cos to the power of nx dx. Here n is even, that's why here 2 into integral 0 to pi by 2 cos to the power of 8x dx. Same concept, simply by using this formula, we are writing answer, that is 2 into, if 2 into, it's going to be cos to the power of 8. This is by using the formula, that is integral 0 to 2a f of x dx equals to, if n is odd, it's going to be 0, that f of 2a minus x equals to minus f of x is going to be 0. F of 2a minus x equal to plus f of x, answer is going to be 2 into integral 0 to f of x dx. That is, you are going to write pi by 2. Now come on, same thing, 8 minus 1, 7 divided by 8. Next 7 minus 2 is nothing but 5. 8 minus 2 is nothing but 6. 5 minus 2 is nothing but 3. 6 minus 2 is nothing but 4. 3 minus 2 is nothing but 1. 2, 4 minus 2 is nothing but 1 by 2 you are getting. Always you will get pi by 2. Why? Because this is even. Now come on, simplify. 3 2s are, right? 2 2 also get cancelled. That is 7 5s are 35. 4 2s are 8. 8 8s are 64. That is 35 pi by 64 your answer. Right? It is also one more reduction formula. That is whenever same thing we are having formula. In numerator you have to take 1 minus. After that you have to subtract 2. Denominator la same thing raskoవాలి. రైట్, సేమ్ థింగ్ రాసుకుంటున్నాం. దట్ టు -2. ఇక్కడ కూడా 2ను సబ్స్ట్రాక్ట్ చేసి 2 వాల్యూస్ సబ్స్ట్రాక్ట్ చేసుకుంటున్నాం. 4 ఉన్నదంటే 4 - 2. ఇక్కడ కూడా 2 -2నే సబ్స్ట్రాక్ట్ చేసుకుంటున్నాం. ఇక్కడ కూడా అదే చేయాలి. బట్ వెన్ ఎవర్ 0 to π/2 is there, multiplication of two functions sin and cos is there. Simply we will read in numerator separately you are going to get. That is nothing but 6 - 1 5. Then after 5 - 2 is nothing but 3. 3 - 2 is nothing but 1. If you are getting 1 or 2, you can stop here. 5 - 1 is nothing but 4. 4 tarvata 4 - 2 2. Then after you have to stop. Divided by, you have to add these two. 6 plus 5 11. 11 - 2 9. 9 - 2 7. 7 - 2 is nothing but what? 5 3 1. If m and n in integral 0 to π/2 sin to the power of mx into cos to the power of nx, if m and n both are even, you will get π/2 term. Either same thing, you have to multiply whatever the k value is there. Here if I am writing k, if otherwise it is going to be k value equal to 1. Here k value 1, you are going to get k value 1. That is 5 3 cancel. If you represent, the answer is going to be 8. 4 to the 8 divided by 9 7 the 63. 63 into 63 693. 11 into 63 is nothing but 693. This is your answer. See, we have one more formula, that is integral 0 to π/4 tan to the power of nx plus tan to the power of n plus 2x dx, having answer directly 1 by n plus 1. See, ఇక్కడ n ఉంది, n plus 2 ఉంది. Either same, n minus 2 అని ఉన్నా సరే, answer is going to be n plus 1. Middle value n plus 2 middle n plus 1. n minus 2 ఉంటే middle n minus 1 అవుతుంది. Now come on, 4 ఉంది, 2 ఉంది. 4 కి 2 కి మధ్యలో answer 1/3. How you are getting means, you have to take tan square common. 1 plus tan square x equal to secant square x. Tan to the power of 3/3. If you integrate tan to the power of 3/3, indirectly if you apply π/4, tan π/4 1, that's why you will get 1/3. But if you remember this formula whenever you are getting, most of times you are going to get like these problems only. Okay, right. Here I am going to represent this as a model number 3. That is by using definite integration property. What is that? Integral 0 to a f of x dx we can write as a integral 0 to a f of a minus x dx. In place of x we can replace a minus x here directly. With that, if I write this one or this one, if I am writing integral 0 to π/2, I am taking this as a I. One more I am writing I is nothing but integrand. That is integral 0 to π/2. If I replace x with a minus x, that is sin of π/2 minus x whole to the power of π/2 minus cos of, you can write whole to the power of also, no problem. Cos of π/2 minus x whole to the power of π/2 in you have to apply integration. Sin 90 minus theta always cos theta. Cos 90 minus theta sin of theta always integral 0 to π/2 dx. If you observe, if you add these both, that is I am writing 2i. For suppose if I take 1, this is as 2. If we add this both, sin x to the power of, limits are going to be same, 0 to π/2. Sin 5 to the power of, sin to the power of π/2 x minus cos to the power of π/2 x. Here also same thing, but minus term is going to be plus, plus term is going to be minus. You are going to get 0 here. If you integrate 0, you are going to get 0. That is 2i equal to 0. Indirectly this answer is going to be. Why? Because I am writing one form here, limit or integral 0 to π/2 f of alpha divided by f of alpha plus f of beta dx is there. If alpha equal to sin x, beta is going to be cos x. If alpha is tan x, beta is going to be cot x. If alpha is secant x, beta is going to be cosecant x. If it is like this, ఇది cosecant x, ఇది secant x, either ఇది cosecant x, ఇది secant x, ఇది cot x, ఇది sin, ఇది tan x, ఇది cos x, ఇది sin x. It may be any manner. Always indirectly these values may be changed, and if you are getting like this, answer always is going to be pi by 4. Same thing, if you write in place of sin of x place la pi by 2 minus x raste, this is going to be sin pi by 2 minus x is going to be cos x sin x. If you add in numerator, in first eye it is going to be sin x, in second eye it is going to be cos x. Sin x plus cos x, same thing is going to be cancelled, that is 1. Integration of 1 is going to be x, pi by 2 minus x. Already 2i is equals to pi by 2 vastadi, I equal to pi by 4. But anyway manner, we can write by using this form, that is integral 0 to pi by 2 only always. If I take alpha place la cos x తీసుకుంటే అప్పుడు cos x plus sin x. I am representing with function, it may be anything. For suppose integral 0 to pi by 2 e power sin x divided by e power sin x. If you are having here e power in place of sin cos x, for this also answer is going to be pi by 4. That we can write integral 0 to pi by 2 root sin x divided by root sin x plus root cos x. It may be any function, always answer is going to be pi by 4. We can write by using this form any question. For suppose we will give integral 0 to pi by 2 1 by 1 plus tan to the power of 4x dx. It may be any arrow. Tan to the power of 4 means we can write this tan as sin by cos. It's going to be same thing. You are going to, I am saying for this one also answer pi by 4. Either we can write representing as cos to the power of 4x divided by cos to the power of 4x plus sin to the power of 4x. Same question, sin by cos whole to the power of 4, LCM cos to the power of 4 by cos to the power of 4 plus sin to the power of, like this form. That's why answer is going to be pi by 4. And you will ask like this, integral 0 to pi by 2 5 sin x minus 3 cos x divided by sin x plus cos x. Now in numerator we having 2. If I take LCM 5 into sin x by sin x plus cos x minus 3 into cos x by sin x plus cos x, that you will get 5 into 5 by 4 minus 3 into 5 by 4. 5 like L 3 5 by 4 hote 2 into pi by 4. Answer is going to be pi by 2. If you follow also you will get like this only. This is one more model. If you remember this, indirectly you are going to get an answer. Okay, that is always it's going to be pi by 4. Right, I am naming this type of problems as model number 4. That is nothing but when the limits integral minus a to a is there, same. If the function is there, if given function is even, the answer is going to be, we can write 2 into integral 0 to a of x dx. If given function is odd, we will write directly answer 0. Most of the time based upon this condition only you will get the answer. You will get the question. Why? Because we can write directly answer. If you know this property, if it is even only, how to check even or odd function means if you have to replace x with minus x, if you are getting same function, it's going to be say even. if you replace x with minus x, if you are getting minus f of x, it's going to be r. See, if you substitute whenever minus a to a is there, always you have to check it is even or odd. See, 1 minus x whole square ante plus x square vastundi, whole to the power of 12 undi. Always if you are getting minus also, it's going to be positive only. Now it's going to be even. This is also even. 1 plus minus x whole square is nothing but plus x square, same function you will get. This is even, but x to the power of 15 power is odd. That's why minus x whole to the power of 15 is nothing but, that is, if I take f of x equal to x to the power of 15 into 1 minus x square whole to the power of 12 divided by 1 plus x square whole to the power of 8. If I replace minus x whole to the power of 15, 1 minus x whole square whole to the power of 12, 1 plus minus x whole to the power of 2 whole to the power of 8. What I done means, indirectly I replace x with minus x. Wherever x is there I replaced it. That is, you will get minus x to the power of 15. Why? Because power is minus 15. Power is 15. That's why you will get 1 minus x whole square plus x square, 1 minus x square whole to the power of 12 divided by 1 plus minus x whole square x square whole to the power of 8. Now you got, this is what? This is function. Now you got minus f of x. That's why function is odd. That is, function odd function ichindante f of x, answer is going to be 0. To explain, I taken this much of time, but if you know this is odd or even, we can say answer. If we give the question combination of odd and even, if you integrate, x is odd function, x to the power of 5 odd function, x to the power of 7 also odd function. That means odd function I am saying, not 0. That means if you integrate, that is minus 2 to 2, that is minus a to a. If you integrate for this one, you will get 0 plus it is x square. This is even. That's why 3 already is there. 2 into integral 0 to minus 2 to is going to be 0 to a. 2 into 0 to 2 x square dx. If you apply integration for this, you will get 0. If you do x, you know integration, x square by 2, x to the power of 6 by 6, x to the power of 8 by 8 by substituting. It will take more time to represent. If you know this property, it's going to be very easy. That is 3 into 2, 6 into x cube by 3, upper limit 2, lower limit is 0. Now substitute 3 2s are 2 into 2 cube, 8 minus 0, that is 16 is our answer. That is, if you know this property. That's when we are doing, if the limits are minus a to a. Here one more model I given, I can represent as model number 5. That is, if you know the formula, that is integral 0 to pi by 2. Previously also 0 to pi by 2 sin to the power of n cos to the power of n అని చెప్పుకున్నాం. I will read this as model number 5. That is integral 0 to pi by 2. In previously also 0 to pi by 2 only sin to the power of nx and cos to the power of nx. 0 to pi by 2 undale. 0 to pi unte another property by using that we done. Here also 0 to pi by 2 is that. That is 1 divided by a square cos square x plus b square sin square x is there. Answer is going to be pi by 2ab. If integral 0 to pi 1 divided by same a square cos square x plus b square sin square x is there, answer is going to be pi square 2ab. Have you got means indirectly you have to replace x with pi minus x like previous form. Integral 0 to a f of x dx equal to integral 0 to a f of a minus x. There, based upon that, it's going to be changed. That based upon that, you are going to have an answer. Compulsory 0 to pi by 2 ఉన్నప్పుడు ఇది formula by using that. Answer is going to be here in place of a we are having a square place లో 9 ఉంది, b square place లో 4 ఉంది. a square equal to 9, a equal to 3, b square equal to 4, b equal to 2. If you write the answer for this one, that is pi by 2 into a value 3, b value 2, answer pi by 12. per suppose if the question is a integral only one term 0 to pi by 2 1 divided by 1 plus 4 sin square x is there, it is also same form but not looking like that. That is, I am writing 1 divided by, I am replacing 1 with a sin square x plus cos square x. Now it's going to be 4 sin square already is there, 0 to pi by 2 only. Now 4 sin square x plus sin square x, 5 sin square x and the sin square quotient 5 ఉంది కాబట్టి 1 divided by, indirectly here nothing is there, 2 into a value 1, b value root 5. Why? Because b square equal to 5, b equal to root 5. Answer is going to be pi divided by 2 root 5. ఇట్లాంటి టైప్ ఆఫ్ క్వశ్చన్స్ అంటే మోడిఫై చేసి క్వశ్చన్స్ ఇస్తారు, ఇవి చూడాలా. దిస్ ఈజ్ అబౌట్ డెఫినెట్ ఇంటిగ్రేషన్. మోస్ట్ ఆఫ్ టైమ్స్ యూ ఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు గెట్ లైక్ దిస్ మోడల్స్. Okay, in so many papers, previous papers if you see, you are going to get like this only. If you want, you go through with. Right now the compulsory to get success in a short time in ECET means you have to practice previous ECET bits. Whatever may be the topic, you have to see the previous bits based cheskoni whatever my discussion is right now is happened by using previous bits only, right? Based upon previous bits I taken some models and I represented here. Okay, కాబట్టి మీరు కూడా ప్రీవియస్ బిట్స్ ఎంత పాసిబుల్ అయితే అంత ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయండి. అండ్ ఫర్ ECET we have some time right now, right? Utilize that time. Okay, right, thank you for watching.